It is time for game one of our East Carolina Dynasty, and unfortunately, we have to travel to Bryant-Denny Stadium and play the number 13 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide on the road in game one of a Dynasty. They're a 90 rated team. I'm a 69 rated team. We're going to try our darndest. Before we get into this episode, though, be sure to drop a like on this video and also hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying my CFB content. I know this is a little bit different than my MLB The Show content, but I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am enjoying CFB 27. Let's go ahead and get into Dynasty. We'll check our recruiting and then get into a big game against Alabama. Our Dynasty team is going to be East Carolina University. The Pirates play in the American, which is a decent conference. They are a 2-star school. I did want to look at the Dynasty blueprint off the get-go. They have 2,700 Dynasty points. I think they start with like 2,200, but I did add some staff members to increase my Dynasty budget a little bit. The other thing I wanted to show you guys before we start getting into it here is my recruiting board. Just because of how NIL set up is like, if I sign a 5-star recruit, it's 365 Dynasty points for NIL, which is literally like 1/5 of my budget on one player. So we are going after a 5-star quarterback because he is a tier 2 pipeline for me. And like, maybe I could get in on this. We're going after a couple of 4 stars, but most of this Dynasty early on is going to be getting 2 and 3-star players and hoping I can develop them into something. With that in mind, I did make my head coach a motivator type, I believe. Yeah, motivator type, which does increase the ability to get off-season trainings, because we're going to be going after a lot of 2-3-star prospects that we need to be able to upgrade in the off-season pretty substantially. Starting in CFB 26, they had nerfed the recruiter skill tree pretty substantially. So normally I would do recruiter, but last year they kind of nerfed it into the ground. So how are you doing moment? So here's, I wanted to tell you guys this too. I'm going to be doing this kind of like Bengal does his dynasties, wherein we play the moments except for big games. Like big games, bowl games, rivalry games, we'll play full games, but outside of that, we're going to be playing the moments. Set weekly practice plan. I forgot that we actually have practice this year in CFB. That's going to be interesting. Full practice. I mean, everyone's low injury risk right now, but historically I did do limited practice for players in Madden, but I will confirm everyone on full practice here. We're going to have to really pay attention wear and tear wise as we get deeper into the season. If I remember right, you also don't want to offer scholarships right away this year. Apparently, like you can wait to offer a scholarship until a little bit later, and it could give you a boost if like the NIL changes how the player is feeling about things. Do you see we have a big matchup against number 13 Alabama in Alabama to start my season, which, you know, is exactly what you're looking for your first game on CFB, and we are gonna play this full game. Mostly because I want to see how the game plays, and I think that this is a good way to find it. Am I going to rock our standard aways? God, ECU's jerseys are... I guess this is a good time to actually go through our jersey setup. Damn, ECU has some sick jersey options. I'm happy I got picked, or ECU got picked. A lot of the reason because of the amount of jersey alternatives they have. The yellow, white looks clean. We're going to rock the all whites. The all whites, clean look. We're going to come out in the all whites. Look good, play good, chat. Heisman difficulty going to Alabama. This is going to be a doozy. And it's a night game. At least we get to start by seeing Alabama's walkout, right? That was Howard Bryant. Yeah, Bryant-Denny. It's a night game in Bama. She's wearing a jacket in September. Has to be 100 degrees in Alabama with 95% humidity. And we get the ball to start, chat. Don't know ECU's playbook at all. Don't know how their playmakers are going to work. We're just going to go try to wreck Alabama's day, man. All right. That was a lot of speed on that kickoff return. ECU, chat. Are we just going to come out? I mean, like, the most conservative play call possibly here is to just come out and run up the middle, right? Our best player is our center. We're all cold to start this game. The helmets do look fantastic. All right, listen, we'll take a nice 3 yards there. Offensive line did their job, got us a few yards. See if we can get things opened up. Going to be looking to get the ball out of our hands in a hurry. Alabama has a lot of athletes on the field, and that's a really, really good start. We get the ball into side's hands for a first down right off the get-go. I know how to... I don't love running a read option into this defense, and I can't get out of it because of the stadium pulse. Oh, no. Just hand off. That's okay. We'll get another couple yards. 3rd and 6 coming here for ECU. We're going to go gun. Dude, bunch quads is crazy. Empty, I don't love against Alabama to start here. Dude, play action read. Motion flood, H sneak. All right, we're going to see if we can hit Hamlet over the middle. Worst case scenario, maybe we can hit the corner route to Joseph. See if we can get the opportunity to get the ball out of my hands here.
From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on...
It was open. It was open. Quarterback made the throw. Wide receiver doesn't make the play, and we have to punt it back to Alabama. It's not terrible. That is not terrible. Could have made a play to keep us the ball early in this game. All right, we're going to look to stop the option here. Probably going to see a lot of... I mean, listen, that's a pretty good job stopping the run there. 2nd and 7. We're going to be running a lot of base here. We're going to be running a lot of zone against Bama because I do not trust our corners to be able to keep up with their athletes. They do come out and empty. Quarterback gets out. He's going to be looking to run a lot. Keelan Russell. And do I trust blitzing? I'm going to. MLB The Show, because if you're talking MLB The Show, I feel you. If we're talking CFB, I mean, the game's been out for 2 seconds. There's no way. There's no way, bro. There's no way. There's no way. I'm challenging that. I know he reached for it, but he did not get the first down there.
Officials to have another look at the monitor using a timeout here. Thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
Also, that was definitely a fumble. I'm playing on Heisman. Damn, they really did give him the first down on that. I'm pretty sure I stopped that. I'm not going to lie to you guys. They go play action, get it out of the backfield. I think for me personally, the changes to Dynasty were enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm definitely down to get it. But that's not going to be how it is for everyone. But Dynasty has like been completely overhauled for all practical purposes. Come downhill. I mean, that just blocked up unbelievably. Switch on, make the tackle. RPO, get off a block. I can't run man coverage against this team. I just can't. We're gonna try to blitz here. If they run an RPO, I'm absolutely cooked. But got cooked anyways. Down 7-0. I mean, listen, we could have gotten off the field on a couple of third downs. It felt like we did get off the field on one of the third downs, but
looking for space.
Let's go. Great blocking. Let's go. Absolutely love that, bro. I will say for what it feels like, their pass rush scares me a lot, but our offensive line is managing them defensively pretty well right now against the run. As I say that, get nothing on the next play. All right, I really need someone to get open in a hurry here. Oh, no, you ran the wrong route. Brother, I needed you to cut inside. I thought you were going to cut inside. You didn't cut inside. All right, 3rd and 7. Can't get into 3rd and long situations against this Bama defense. We do not have the playmakers to be able to make this consistently. But they definitely mean different things. Oh my God, I threw a pick, and that's the worst route you will ever see a human being run on the outside. What did I just witness? Okay. The other had B wide open. B wasn't my primary read there.
He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
I just don't have the athletes here, man. Don't have the Jimmies and Joes to do anything against Alabama game 1 of a dynasty. And I'm having to run straight zone because I can't match up with their athletes. Oh my God. That's literally a throw to the flat is so perfect against a cover 9 that has man on the backside. Alabama's going to look to get some tempo here. Made that go back inside. I mean, cover 3 is really the only thing that's working here against Bama so far. We're going to try to run a cover 2 and see if we can get a stunt through. I mean, we have generated legitimately no pressure on this quarterback at all, which, I mean, is to be expected when you're playing something like Alabama, and I'm too scared to be willing to blitz. But I mean, that's nice. We'll get them to a 3rd and 11 here. 3rd and 11, we're going to run a cover 3. We're going to run a nice little stunt back there too. Got to get off the field here, man. Can't let them convert on 3rd and 11. Run a little bit of motion.
Russell from the gun on 3rd down.
Tight end's open. Generated no pressure on the quarterback. Had 35 years to sit back there. Wide receiver breaks off. Scramble drills. Touchdowns. Honestly, we're just looking to not get shut out here.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running inside. It's Allen.
Down 14-0 after 1. Not looking great. They're averaging 10 yards per play and have 130 yards of total offense after the first.
Back to pass. Rushes on him.
I had the post wide open, and I just did not look at it until so late.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the pressure
Nothing.
is coming in.
Nothing came open. Can't get the ball out. We're going to have to punt it after 3 and out. Bama's going to be taken over at about their midfield, and all of a sudden, we are in a pounding rainstorm in the second. We have dynamic weather at play. I just got juked out. Oh my God, what the fuck?
That's a perfect example of
We have our first dynamic weather game immediately in our first game on CFB. Okay. RPO. Good tackle. Good tackle in space. What's up, Swifty? Oh, I bit so hard on play action. Dude, I just don't have the athletes here. I just don't have the athletes subscription to play right now. Oh my God, I just got thrown. I filled the hole, chat. I filled the hole. I filled the hole. I just got absolutely thrown. No, bro, make a tackle. I mean, if they run, I'm cooked. They didn't. It's an RPO, and there was just no one there. Graphics are clean. It looks really, really good, and the dynamic weather is sick. The fact that this game started sunny and is now raining in the second quarter out of nowhere is really, really cool. Chad, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't really know what to do here. Run the RPO, get legitimately nothing on it, and we are lost. We are currently lost in the sauce. They are pressing across the board now. I need to start trying to run some mesh. And we have a drop. It's 3rd and 11. Oh my God. It legitimately feels like this has to be what it feels like to try to come play in Alabama. It's just snowballing, dude. Just snowballing. That's the only thing I can do there, really. The only thing that was comfortable past the sticks. And we have another 3 and out. Bama looking to take a 28-0 lead into half. Like I said, we're looking to just not get shut out here. The fact that the crowd's, Jesus Christ. We're going to have to replay that in just a sec. In case you were wondering. In case you were wondering what it feels like to go into Alabama and play Alabama as ECU. Once again, nice little release here. Looks like he's going to try to cut inside. Tries to cut back outside. Gets legitimately decleated. We just don't have the dogs. we don't have the dogs in this game, bro.
They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
On CFB, they go RPO. I was terrified of the RPO. Backed off as my middle linebacker. Gets an easy 15 yards on the run. Obliterated.
Running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game?
This is tough. Like, this is, and it's also tough because quarterbacks seemingly feel a lot smarter so far in this game. Like, they know when to take off and run, and they look to move up in the pocket and, like, make plays. Bama's second touchdown was on a scramble drill that the quarterback kept his eyes downfield. What are you doing, step bro?
Downs and staying on the field. You saw
Dude,
another great example right
please, please. We're not ready to get on the bus yet. I need someone to stand up here. Stand up and play for some pride. Sometimes you just really got to drive it in there. That's what I'm saying. Man coverage on the goal line against Alabama. What could possibly go wrong? They are definitely running a good old-fashioned. Just got bullied. All right, chat. Down 28-0 before halftime here. Let's just put together a drive. How about, like, if we could even get a first down, I would be pretty happy here. We had to abandon the run super early. RPO, screen, draw. I mean, this is set up perfectly for the actual draw.
He's gonna run it. Keeps it and gets
all right. Get down. Don't get killed.
He's got great vision. He's got the speed.
I will say blocking feels really good so far in the running game. Like, my offensive line is doing a really good job here, like, giving me holes to hit.
For this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
All right, chat. This is a nice little drive we have going here. I'm getting my ass devoured by Bama currently. Can't make a man miss there. 3rd and 8. RPO does not bail me out. All right, got Ray Joseph on the outside here, chat. We'll see what he can give me. I'm going to let clock come down on this. Dump it underneath. 4th and 2. I'm going to go for this. And we're going to look to hit just a little mesh. How about, like, a quick out or a speed out here? I don't hate that.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Nope. Speed out wasn't open. Had to get the ball out of my hands in a hurry. Can't convert it on a 4th and 2. That was by far the best drive of the day, though.
Be thinking twice about running that route again.
Quarterback moving. He's scrambled.
All right, 3rd and 7. They'll still probably find a way to convert this if we're being honest.
Keelan Russell.
He's wide open. Yep. Yeah, running into Alabama game 1 of a dynasty is not exactly what you're looking for. Ooh, chat. Apple Cup to start the season? I wanted to see the halftime show, actually. Dynasty is substantially changed, bro. The NIL Dynasty budget aspect of things is way different. 7 games for Wilson is insane. I've given up 240 yards, almost 250 yards of total offense at 9 yards a clip. They're 4 for 4 on 3rd downs. We haven't even hit 100 yards total yet. So in case you guys are wondering how this game is going, really well. They're probably going to come out and look to just pummel me on the ground in this second half, being up so much. I wouldn't be surprised if we see their backup sooner rather than later too. Ooh, that's going to block up really well. Oh, no. Lighting looks insane. And by the way, chat, dynamic weather. It's the 3rd quarter, and now it's not raining. So we had torrential downpour in the 2nd quarter, and it's not raining for the 3rd. That's really cool. Oh, I almost made a play out there. 3rd and 6, chat, to get off the field. Got to get off the field here. Can we get a cover 2? I don't want to cover 2, man. I want to go Tampa 2. Stunt your nose tackle, and please, for the love of all that is holy, get off the field. Please get off the field. They ran, literally blocked up beyond perfectly. Conference to prove why they made a mistake.
Fires to the big fella. Back in motion, try to clear the picture.
No one on the running back in the flat. Okay. I appreciate they're not trying to like run me out of the building, right? They're taking time off the clock here. I'm a head coach. We went offside. Please get off a block. Great job. Listen, we were hoping to come in here. I'm almost viewing this as a preseason game for us. Obviously, we don't have the guys to compete against Alabama at this juncture in our rebuild. At some point, hopefully we can come back here and show them what a rebuild looks like. But we're just trying to stay healthy, get some guys to make some plays, and move on to week number 2 where we'll have a better chance to get the dub. Frankly, Alabama paid us $1.5 million for us to come in and take this ass whooping. Does it make me feel like an OnlyFans model? A little bit like a cuck? Yes. But we take that money all day, every day. King's leg kicking is high and Hader doesn't have a head bobble anymore. Nice. This is insane, dude. I legitimately can't stop them. All right, 3rd and 1. I'm going all out blitz. I'm going all out blitz. I don't know how to do the pre-play changes anymore. I just got bitched in the middle of my field. My middle linebacker just got absolutely bitched. Do get a good screen set up there. Blocked up okay. All right, no 3 and out. Got a 1st down. Listen, chat. It's the small victories that you're looking for in games like this. Small victories fix the bug with the exit velocity, because it could have been animation based. You know what, chat? I'm realizing that I might have made a mistake not running the football more in this game. I mean, listen, we're probably playing against backups here, but this looks good. This is a good drive here, man. This is a good drive. This is what you're looking for. Can we get an option going? PCA card. Oh, that's a bad read. That is a really, really bad read. Going to be a top 10 quarterback or a franchise level quarterback in the league, though. Please get off. Oh, my God. If I could have just rolled out there, there was so much grass to run to, and I got stuck on my left tackle. 50-yard field goal to prevent the shutout. That is cruising. Absolutely buried. Good shit. 3.
Football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive,
RPO. Oh my God. Dude, I just getting torched on RPOs. A lot more dynamic. My brother in Christ.
Running inside. It's Hill. And he runs through.
So far, this hasn't felt like Madden to me. But all right, at least Bama is like trying to get out of this and allow me to keep some dignity, right? Maybe we have a shot now, chat, or is Bama starter or backup still gonna just wreck me? What made you choose East Carolina? A random wheel, dude. Oh my God, had like 3 different people get pancaked on that play. That's crazy. I guess pass. Definitely could have been a run. It's not a run. Holy hell, bro. That was a lot of speed, and now we have another injury. Oh, no. Nice. 3rd and 15. Oh, my God. Can we actually stop them on a 3rd down?
Mack from the gun on 3rd down.
Make a tackle.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the
we stopped Alabama once.
35 yards out, but not straight away.
Absolute win.
From the left hash. Even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal creates some more explosive plays and maybe some more balance. And listen,
I think graphically, like, that was one of the best parts about this game. The updates to the graphic. Like, it doesn't look like the server issues were their fault. I couldn't get the pass off circle. It was so open. Oh my God. And we have to punt it back to Bama. Like, what a massive marketing mistake by them.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you
caught at the 25 into the end zone. Touchdown.
I just don't have the athletes, chat. Just don't have the athletes. Damn, it's been a long time since a quarterback has bombed me deep in the CFB game. And to be fair, as soon as I saw the schedule and saw that we were playing Alabama game 1, I knew we were in for a long game. Wow, pick 6. Nope, not pick six. Basically a pick six to end it. Yeah, Bama the first game of the Dynasty, not super ideal if we're being honest. But here's the thing, chat. There's nowhere to go but up. So we have to remember that, first of all. And second of all, we can later in this Dynasty play Bama again and hopefully kick their ass. Gameplay elements of 25 and made them worse. All right, first down, chat. The blocking feels really, really good. That's the one thing, like being patient with a running back feels really, really good in this game. The other issue I'm going to run into is this is an air raid offense, and I don't like throwing the football very much in CFB. I guess I could just run a lot of RPOs, right?
On the ground, it's great. And now.
See if maybe we get one-on-one on the outside and can just get it out in a hurry. Nice.
Really putting together.
Are there any new teams? Yeah, North Dakota State and Sacramento State will both be new this year. Both jumped up from the FCS. I mean, there's no point to only take 3 here. Just because I thought it would have been a layup for SDS to give us a card that like everyone universally loved. All right, let's see if we can score something here. I mean, they want me to run the ball, but I kind of want to be aggressive here just to see if we can get 7 on the board as like a nice little consolation. Oh my God, that was not the route that I thought he was going to end up running. All right, let's run some no huddle. Did you try mascot mode? I wasn't even that big of a fan of mascot mode when it used to be in the game. So I can't imagine I'm going to play very much of that. First and goal, chat. Chance to put 7 on the board against Alabama? Are we back? All 3 players are still glitched in MLB. I've heard conflicting reports about that.
I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Listen. Absolute win. We stopped Alabama once and put up 10 points. Absolute win. That is exactly character building. That is a dynasty building drive. That's a character drive. I'm resetting the expectations of this program, showing them that we can compete and we compete to the final whistle. And that's why Tug My Dick's going to end up being the coaching GOAT. They take it to the end, and that is going to be a 52-10 loss in game 1 of the Dynasty. It was always to be expected. This is a money game for us. Josh Ford lit me up. 5 catches, 54 yards, 3 touchdowns. Couldn't stop him on RPOs. Alabama's atmosphere was just too much for us to deal with. Game 1. It's okay, though. We'll bounce back, man. We will bounce back. We'll check out the stats real quick. I mean, there's not a whole lot to see. We scored 10 points, had 13 first downs, almost got to 200 yards of total offense. We did give up 460. We gave up 205 and 2 touchdowns on the ground, but we also had 104 on the ground. I think we might have something with our RPO game. Our quarterback goes 14 to 21, 93 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 picks. I mean, that's a decent completion percentage. The big thing, though, Ashton Gray, 10 carries, 70 yards. That's not bad, man. That's not bad. That's respectable against Alabama. 7 yards a carry. That's respectable.